Oh, hi, Susan. I'm glad you came. We had a 2-hour session, and we thought it was a good idea to share. Maybe you have something that you want to say some insights and an experience to share with other people.
Sure, thanks. It was a great experience. I've been having a few issues with the current boyfriend, and it tapped into some old issues from a past boyfriend. So I was able to get in touch, first of all, with those issues that I thought I'd resolved from way back when, only to realize that maybe I'd resolved them intellectually, but I hadn't resolved them physically or in my body, or processed them in the way that my body understood. Although my brain understood, my body didn't necessarily understand. And then I also realized, going back as far as that older relationship, the guy was very mean to me. As a matter of fact, he never said a nice word. A nice word never came out of his mouth. And so as a result of that, every time he opened his mouth, I felt myself tensing. And it got so bad that I was, every time he opened his mouth to say something I knew it was going to be bad, that I felt like I was going to pee in my own pants. So I knew that I had to end that relationship, because I wouldn't live to see my 60th birthday had I stayed there. But lo and behold, here I am with this new relationship. The boyfriend is acting not as mean as the other one, so it is and he's a totally different person, so it's a bit misleading. But the way I'm feeling about how I'm being treated, although not as overtly mean, is the same thing, and I feel my bladder was trying to get my attention. So I am now paying attention to my body parts, and then hopefully we can all live happily together.
So what advice would you give to people that have these symptoms?
Just to listen to what's going on in terms of what the body is trying to say, because sometimes either we're not aware or disconnected, or in my case, I didn't want to have to go there with respect to the new boyfriend, because I didn't want to have to, even though my body was feeling the same way, it meant that it was a wrong choice, and I'd invested so much already. I didn't want to have to admit that I made a wrong choice. So perhaps next time I'll listen sooner.
So you learned how to listen to your body, and is it also that you learned that the emotions were lodging in your body?
Yeah, I think unless somebody's processing them out,
yes,
they will lodge, I think. So unless they're given free rein to express themselves,
or they're aware, maybe
they will lodge themselves. So it's not necessarily. It could be journaling. It could be yoga, meditation. It could be like all kinds of things. It's not necessarily one thing that allows. It's movement. If things don't move, then they get stuck.
I love that. So glad I met you. We'll carry on.
Thank you.
Thank you for the breakthrough. Thank you.